I'm your girl Zen. You guys are in the void. If you have found yourself here, I trust that in your mind's eye, you already know what it is and what it will be. So let's get into the read. I'm going to start off with some channeled messages, okay? And then I'm going to use some cards for um, a tool to get us out some more information. All right, so let me try to remember what I received earlier today. So, first, I just want to say I've picked up on the color yellow. Those of you who could be attracted to the channel right now or could be in a place of just feeling very confident. Yellow is solar plexus energy. That is your belly. Okay, that is your belly. That's where your solar plexus is. Very confident energy, powerful, sure of self. That is your I am. Okay, your I am presence is where you are able to affirm what you are and learn. You feel like very masterful within yourself. With that being said, you could also just like the color yellow. You could be seeing your favorite color everywhere. This may sound weird, but I'm picking up on somebody who could be indulging in a lot of corn. I don't know if you eat elote or just corn in different ways. I don't know if you're grilling corn or making something out of scratch, but I saw that. I've been seeing that or whatever. I also saw a vision where I heard somebody crying out to someone and they were saying, I just want you to be happy to see me. That's what I heard them saying. Like I just want you to be happy to see me. So there's a few different things that I'm picking up on. So I'm just gonna go into it. So you place things where they may fit you. All right. So let me try to just remember. Help me, spirit. Um I feel like you guys who are here, you guys could be in a place where you feel so confident. You may feel so like you have all these ideas and all this passion that's come out of nowhere for you, for yourself, for the things that you're interested in. And I feel like you're naturally in a space where you're kind of, if you're not literally ending relationships or pushing or like if you're not pushing it like into relationships, you could just be getting spending less time with certain people in your life. You could be you could be just, I'm sorry, y'all, this is a pure channel, so I'm trying to make sure I just remember what I got. But you could be separating, just spending less time with certain people in your life. And I feel like you could be in this state of confusion. Okay, so even though you might feel good in like internally, I feel like because you're naturally moving a little different because of how you feel, you're noticing people around you kind of move very funny. You're not sure why they're moving funny, you're not sure what the reason is, but I feel like whoever this is, you guys are feeling so confused. I know what you're going through. So that's why I think spirit has me channeling this. But you guys may feel like you're in a state of confusion, like, why is this person not talking to me, or why is this person treating me like this? Why is it that when I contact this person they don't want to respond? Why is this person not supporting any of my ideas? Why are they not happy for me when I'm happy talking to them? You got to understand, Virgo placements, that everybody in life is going through some type of struggle, but everybody's handling their personal Virgo placements. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going to do something with this camera. The thing about you, Virgo placements, is you guys have to understand about yourself that because of your placements, you may just kind of be in a, even if you aren't doing well, right, or feel like you're doing well, you could look like you have it together, or you can have it together way more than other. Like if somebody's looking at you work or do anything, they're looking and they're like, you might not think that you have it. Okay. You might not think that you look as good as you do. You might not think that you look like you have it as control. It's like on your worst day, Virgo placements, you are still doing better than a lot of people, whether they have all this shit that you don't have, whether they don't have anything. It don't matter where a person is in life, they could be anybody. Virgo. And on your worst day, people are looking at you like this person has it together, whether it's internally, whether you're just looking really nice, whether you're just able to navigate situations a certain way. That's how people are looking at you, and people don't always like that, okay? They don't always like it. They don't always want to support it. So you could be in a state of confusion because of the way people are treating you. Okay? I feel like you are in a you could be in a kind of in a mood to collaborate, to work with others, to share your ideas in places where the ideas could go somewhere and do something. Um, Yeah, you wanna connect. You just feel like you wanna connect and work as a team. You're not really you may not feel like you're sure where that's gonna come from or how that's gonna happen, but you know that it's something it's like you know since you want it, okay, and you expect it. Not only do you desire it, you probably even expect it. Because maybe you're just in a certain point where you're like, "Okay, if I wanna see law of attraction or manifestation happen for me, I have to be sure," right? But you don't know how it's coming through, you just know that you want it. And I'm getting two threes here. So I feel like you're really mastering self. Like, whether you realize it or not, some of you really may not know that this is what's happening to you, but it is. You may not be a master of self yet, but you're getting there. You might feel like you have a lot to work on. But expansion is coming to you, and you know that internally. And you might even have some doubts because of all the hectic, crazy, confusing shit that's happening around you and the things that you're just witnessing in life. Like, things could just might not seem like they're gonna go well. It's like when everything is kind of down around us, it might try to pull us down a little bit, especially inside. But that's the thing, you got to learn that these things are distractions. There's distractions everywhere on every level that you're on, but you're getting to a point where you're able, I think, to like discern the distractions. What is worth your time and your effort and your attention. And I think you're realizing that there's more codependent situations around you than you probably originally thought. That could be a difficult thing to deal with. But you feel so confident. You might be feeling like you looking so damn good and you're feeling so good. It's like you noticing the codependency around you. I don't think that it's really affecting you. And I think that these people are shocked by that. It could be your best friend, that person that you always answer the phone for. Um, you're probably always just chatting and being nice to certain neighbors or people on your street. Anything, anything. Somebody has some person that's always trying to holler at them. And usually you're nice, you might chat, but at this point you don't have time for it. Anything like that. You're just kind of on your own vibe, Virgo placements. It's like you're wrapped up in your own good feeling, beautiful emotions. It's like all you really want to feel maybe is like vulnerability. Like you want to feel, you just want to feel real things. You want to feel genuine when things between you and others. And I feel like you've realized that and you're making those judgments for yourself. Every interaction has to be like, it has to feel right. You may not even know how to put that shit into words, but you're like, this shit has to feel right. That's what you may want for yourself. You're very diligent too, and you want to make a lot of decisions for yourself. You want to just make decisions that'll lead you towards like your ultimate happiness. I feel like at this point, I just feel a lot of like acceptance and release and surrendering. And it's because you finally feel like maybe you have the answer to how to get to your 10 of cups, that ultimate fulfillment, that ultimate happiness. You have so much hope. You have so much like good emotions inside of you. And even after dealing with things like heartbreak and shit and having to really like get your mind off of things that you know aren't for you, Virgo, you're still finding your happiness even at that time. Let's see what's happening outside of you, Virgo. I was shuffling and I noticed that you have a few very serious people who are just kind of keeping up with you on social media. If you guys have mutual friends, they're probably just keeping up with you through the people who you know who just may know you. You know what I'm saying? I just get this vibe when I was shuffling. I noticed cards that were letting me know that somebody who is serious about you and has serious plans for themselves, Okay, because that matters. If somebody has serious plans for themselves, then if they're interested in you, then they must have serious plans for you too, as well, Virgo. So, someone's looking at you, they have serious plans, okay, no matter what that could be. But there's other people who are very heartbroken about the fact that you are no longer fulfilling the codependency that they may need. And this could be like, codependency is literally not exclusive to romance, y'all. You have codependent brother, sister, dad, mom, auntie, grandmother. You can have a codependent work environment where they're always trying to get you to stay after. They're always trying to get you to do the extra work. They're always trying to call you in on your off days. They're always trying to deny you time off. But you're so happy and you have so many other things that you're interested in, that you're just like putting your foot down, like you catching yourself setting boundaries that you may have never set before. You're like, look, I always stay. I always take on this extra work. I always volunteer, okay? And you may have the time and space and the energy to do so, but you just don't want to anymore, perhaps. Okay? There's so many people trying to like work on having you in their life. Like, some of these people are caught off guard and they're just mad and funky because you're not dealing with them. Okay? Everybody's confused by you, Virgo. They're like, damn, like, when did Virgo like wake up to themselves, right? It's sad, but I feel like so many humans look at certain humans who are like having all this good potential, just like they're radiating fucking like wealth and possibilities and potential. And sometimes they just play themselves down by always making themselves available for others, always giving their energy, their love, and their attention external outside of them. But you've stopped doing that, and it's so natural. It's simply because you just desire something better and something great. What people usually don't understand about Virgo placement people is that we'll do something over and over until we don't feel like it has intention anymore. Like, we don't feel like it's feeding us. There's something in us, this innocence, this place that is spotless, right? And we like to feed things to that spotless place because it brings us closer to this feeling. I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it's like a wholeness, right? Like a well-being. And I feel like when we notice that something just isn't feeding that place anymore, that place that is so like God, of God, right? We just stop doing it naturally. We could literally go and eat our favorite meal until we're like, you know what? I don't know. Like, I don't know. That's just what I mean. There's responded to your boss, like, you know what? I'm tired. Like, I've been putting in a lot of extra work when you've needed me to, and I think I need to get some sleep. Like, I can't do this. You're gonna have to ask someone else. You guys just hire people. They need to, everyone needs to pull their weight around here. We get paid around the same amount. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's very natural. You're just not even all of that. You're not even doing all that. You're just like, no, I can't. And they're like, did they just say no? And you're like, yeah, I can't. Say for instance, you worked, you order food, it wasn't right. Usually you're just like, oh, it's okay. Then you're like, no, I didn't want cheese on this. Yeah, yeah, it'll be nice for you to do it over. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, all I'm saying is where you never really kind of made sure that you were getting your shit that you needed, like, people are watching you like be like, yeah, no, nah, no. They see you getting the best for yourself. They see you getting what the fuck you need in every sense of the word. And there's people that you're attracting because of that. You're attracting a lot of love into your life that is reciprocated. People who naturally know how to, they naturally give. When they see that a person is like them and they're giving and generous, da da da, they're like, oh yes, I can give to this person. They're so damn sweet. They're so generous. Like, I want to share with them. It's a thing. We didn't even, I feel like so many Virgo placements, heavy Virgo placement people, we didn't even, we may not have paid attention. You guys have may not have paid attention before. Like, okay, why don't I have like better people around me or more warm or giving people around me? And it's because you guys are so giving. You probably just got caught up in a cycle of kind of being surrounded by people who are just kind of more used to um you just kind of being the giver. But you're attracting different things now. You're attracting people who are more intentional, who have plans for themselves. So naturally, they have plans whenever they're involving themselves with anyone else in any way. You're attracting real give and take kind of love. And you guys are headed towards your desire so naturally and so quickly. These things are coming to your life very swiftly. The floodgates are open. Yeah, your fire and your passion, you're attracting more passionate, fiery, loving people. Yeah, there's towers. There's a tower right in the right in the there's a tower moment that is right up close for you, Virgo. It's coming at you fast. Um, it's something that has to do with generosity. I feel like something crazy is gonna happen and something is gonna be given to you. And it's because you maybe have chosen to avoid conflict with someone. A problem could have happened between you and something outside of you, Virgo. And it's because maybe you stopped being generous, or maybe there's something here. Two sixes, generosity, something of the past. Something happened. I feel like something happened. I don't know what this is. What's this tower, please? I see this just Y card and don't show your hand. This isn't right for you. Aren't you loved? I don't know what this situation is. Yeah, you have a situation up ahead. What is this? Oh, shit. What is this situation? Thank you, my love. I've actually been having blonde kind of on and off since I was like maybe like 16 when my mom first. It's crazy because the day that my mom passed away, rest in peace to her, guys. This is not a sob story. The day that she died, I had no idea she was gonna die. She died very randomly. She wasn't sick or anything. It was literally random, y'all. I was going to go get my first blonde dye ever, and that day I bought it, but I didn't do it. Obviously, I had a lot other shit going on. But thank you, little sidetrack story. But yes, yeah. So whatever this tower is, y'all, it's a good tower. I just want y'all to know that it's a good tower. It's gonna bring you very generous, a very generous like interaction. It might be somebody you know already, but someone's gonna come through during you kind of avoiding some type of crazy ass like conflicting situation, and they're going to bring you something that is going to literally give you information that directly puts you on the path to your 10 of pentacles. So I'm getting that you guys dodged a 10 of swords situation, or you're gonna dodge. If you just got dodged a fucking crazy situation, that's because you're getting met with, it's like a handoff. Like spirit was like, okay, you passed this test, you missed this 10 of swords situation, and now you have afforded yourself this 10 of pentacles situation that's going to lead you to this higher path, right? So that's what I have for you guys. Let's see. It says my faith is bolder and louder than my fear. So I feel like you guys have so much faith in you, like so much fucking faith that you're gonna get everything that you want. There's nothing happening in your world right now that is distracting you. Things are trying like hell to distract you, but it's just not working. It says fear says what if, while faith says even if. So you're like, I don't care if I don't have this person. I don't care if this job fires me. I don't care if I get, you don't care. You just know that wherever you're going, it's that blind faith. You're like, I just know that wherever I am now, God wants me to go. Because somebody here, y'all made up in y'all mind that y'all are following God, y'all following your higher self, your higher purpose, your highest goal, journey, whatever. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this is a big help. I will see you guys in the next one. I'll be back for some collective reads. So tap in if any of the titles resonate with you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. As a INFJ all my life, wanting people to be themselves and not wear masks. I am also an INFJ. That's crazy. And I'm the same way. I always prefer for people to not wear a mask, but sad enough, when you're a person that's naturally very grounded in yourself, whether you're being a good person or a bad person, Virgos tend to be very grounded. If they're being an asshole, they're comfortable in that assholehood. If they're being whatever we're doing, we're comfortable in it. And we're very like we're very when we do stuff that feels good, we usually put out some pretty good energy. So it confuses people for like being an asshole, but then we're also generous and we're also loving. I'm saying that to say, like, people meet a lot of Virgo placement people, I think, and they put on masks because like I just had a homie like admit this to me like a couple weeks ago, but they were like, when I get around you, like you're so like on it to me. Like in my mind, you're always on it and you're always on point. You're always a step ahead, like giving me my flowers and shit, right? But they were just like, it makes me want to kind of, it puts me in this mode of like competition. And I don't like that I do that with you or with people. And I just want you to know that because like I see that you know shit, and sometimes I just want to show you that I know shit. You know what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand. Sometimes people, you'll meet all kinds of people. If they're acting weird towards you, is because they see so much in you, and it kind of makes them feel a little pale in comparison. And that's not your shit. That's not your problem. So I think you guys are learning that just based off you being so passionate about your own quality of life. You want a better quality of life. So you're like, look, I kind of got to take time for myself. You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. So watch back if y'all just got here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.